Well, good evening, guys. So it's the 8th of July, and I made it to San Antonio on my donut because I couldn't find a tire between Sulphur Springs, Texas, and San Antonio, Texas. Then again, I only tried 3 Walmarts. So they've got some here, and in the morning I'm going to go get a pair and use the other one that they take off to put on a spare. But it's about 11:30 at night, and I came up here to rest in my vehicle because I'm tired, and I've got to go get these tires in the morning and handle a bunch of stuff, try to find a rack and pinion steering gear for the vehicle. And this cop pulls up, and he's circling around me, and he pulls up on my driver's side, and I have my window down, and he says, "Why don't you have plates on your car?" And I informed him. I said, "I don't have to have plates, sir." And he said, "Yes, you do. It's against the law." And I politely said, "Sir, I apologize, but it's not a law, it's a statute, and there's a difference." And he got pissed off at me and told me, "Well, you're in a private parking lot right now, but as soon as you leave, your car will be towed." So he threatened me, which is great. That's great. I told him, I said, "That's fine, sir. Have a nice day." I said, "I've got my fee schedule over here and my waivers that you'll have to sign before we even discuss anything if you do try to pull me over." So yeah, I'm tired of playing with these people. It's kind of hard to be cordial with them when it seems like they're just tax assessors or policy enforcers. Well, I'm sorry, but your policies are irrelevant to me. I'm not breaking the law. I know the difference between legal and lawful. There's a big difference. That's just like the money that we have, which is legal tender, is not lawful money. The legal tender that we have is promissory notes from the Federal Reserve, which is a promise that they'll pay our debts. It's not lawful money. But yeah, if he tries to pull me over, I'm going to crash out. And I'll get up in the morning and leave. And if he tries to pull me over, I got something for him. And while I've got y'all here, I'm going to go on ahead and put this out there to where y'all can have it. Because it's ridiculous that these people continue to take advantage of people who are already in binds. Like, do you think I want to be sleeping in my car? Do you think I want to be with no AC? My car has no AC. Didn't come with AC ever. But do you think I want to be sleeping in a parking lot? I don't want to go spend the $50 on a room for 10 hours. I can't afford it right now. I've got to buy $300 to $500 in parts. But I'm going to pull this phone off and turn this light on, and I'm going to, there's 2 pages that I'm going to hold it up for about 30 seconds on each page, and it is a notice putting the officer on notice to the public servant / officer. Now, these are crappy pictures. A buddy of mine sent them to me, and they've got his finger in the picture, but it's irrelevant. It has all the questions, and lawfully, if a police officer pulls you over, you can lawfully hand these to him, and he has to fill them out before he discusses anything with you. Lawfully. We're not talking about legally, because legally is statutes. We're talking about lawful, the Constitution. There's a difference. There's 2 types of government. There's de facto and de jure. De facto is basically fraud, fake, not real. I believe the definition in Black's Law Dictionary says a government that exists because everyone thinks it exists when truthfully it's not lawful. Don't quote me on that, but it's something to that extent. De jure is lawful. That is the Constitution of the United States of America. That is the Bill of Rights. that is each state's constitution that's lawful. But I'm going to go ahead and put these papers. I'm going to do one for about 30 seconds, and I'm going to keep a good view on it, and then I'm going to do the second one for 30 seconds to where y'all can have these, because they're very, very needed in order to fight these corrupt tyrants who try to penalize us for trying to do the right thing. So let me flip the camera, and then I'm going to turn the light on, and I'm going to give you about 30 seconds on the first page, and then 30 seconds on the second page. Okay, here goes the camera, guys. Oh, wow, it's not going to let me flip it while I'm... Okay. So... I guess not. Alright, well, look. Here is... You may have to type these. This is a little hard, guys, but okay. So, and of course this camera's not wanting to get it right. Okay. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to put this back in this phone holder right here to where maybe this will help. What I'll do is I'll put it here, and then I will flip this around to where I can see it better. Okay, so, but can you see it? No, you can't. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'm going to turn the light on for you and hold it up against it to where you can get all this information. So, okay, so okay, so there's the screen, and I'm going to give you light. Hopefully it's not too bright. Basically, it has a notice, asks them a bunch of questions, says hello, you know, do you believe I'm operating commercially, forces them to sign at the bottom under oath because they have to as a public servant, and this just puts them on notice, letting them know if you're going to violate my constitutional rights, then I'm going to make sure that you pay for it. So this is the first page. I'm trying to give y'all enough time, pause it, get it, you know, type it out if you got to, whatever. Okay, so there's the first one. Now this one also goes with this one. This is the second page to it. And this is a little more detailed about notice to agent is notice to principal, letting them know if you're going to violate my rights, then there's a fee to be paid. So, you know, this is page 1. The other one is page 2. Yeah, I would put this one first to where they sign on the back. The officer name with badge and date. So the first one I showed you is actually the second one. Okay? So, alright, so there we go. Get what you gotta get. If you can, take a screenshot of it, zoom in on it. Or you can hit me up at chosennational33@gmail.com. And I'll be glad to send you a copy of it. And I'll send you a bunch of other stuff too if you'd like. There's a lot of information that I have about lawful and de jure and the fact that our entire system is shot. It's corrupt. But, yeah, I'm going to try to start tapping in at least twice a day for y'all guys, because I'm tired of this system taking advantage of us. It doesn't make no sense. Not everybody's a bad guy out here. Some people are just trying to do what they got to do to survive, and with the economy the way it is, it's been very bad. It's hard to survive. You need 3 to 4 people in a household just to make it. But yeah, All right, guys. Well, y'all have a wonderful night, and I'll tap back in with you in the morning. God bless, and stay by truth and honor.